a quiet Sunday, a sketchbook, an apple. That's all she carried. But what happened next would rattle an entire city, awaken a sleeping nation, and start a fire that no badge could extinguish. 9-year-old Ayla Seagull didn't know she was about to become the voice of thousands. She just wanted to go home. But someone thought they could silence her. He didn't know who she was. He didn't know who was listening. In the late afternoon light of Wilmington, California, Ayla walked with the soft confidence only children know. Her sketchpad hugged to her chest, a half-eaten apple in her hand, she traced familiar sidewalks. Her world was paper, color, and quiet. Until it wasn't. A black and white patrol car slowed beside her. A man in uniform leaned out, sunglasses lowered, voice clipped with authority. "You lost, sweetheart?" Ayla answered gently. "No, sir. I live just down the street." "ID?" She blinked. "I'm 9. He stepped out, boots heavy on pavement, voice colder now. "Where's your parent?" "At home. I just left art class." "Don't get smart," he snapped, and then, without warning, grabbed her wrist. She gasped, instinctively pulling away. "I didn't do anything," she whispered. But Officer Ray Dunnan didn't care. He twisted her wrist behind her back, tight enough for pain to register instantly, and then, a loud, awful crack. Ayla screamed. Her sketchpad hit the ground. The apple rolled into the gutter. Her arm, bent, broken. "That's what happens when you don't listen," he growled. He reached for his cuffs like she was a threat, like she was anything but a little girl. But Ayla wasn't helpless. She had been trained. A single press and hold on her phone sent out an emergency signal. One number, one person, one guardian. Lauren Seagull. Lauren didn't ask questions. She just moved. She was ex-military, a former boxing champion, and most importantly, Ayla's aunt. The one man Stephen Seagull trusted with his daughter's life. As the line stayed open, Lauren heard everything. The shouting, the snap, the sobs. She was already in the car before the call hit the 40-second mark. At Wilmington General Hospital, chaos paused the moment EMTs wheeled in a sobbing child with a visibly broken arm. "Where's the report?" a nurse asked. "Who brought her?" "Police," said the medic. Didn't say which precinct. Dropped her and left. Ayla's only words. "I didn't do anything." Over and over. "I didn't do anything." Her uninjured hand clutched her phone. A call still active. Lauren Seagull. 30 minutes and counting. 30 minutes away, Lauren's foot was pressed hard on the gas. When Stephen called, her voice didn't break. "He broke her arm," she said. Stephen was silent. Then came a low growl. "Where is he?" "Gone. Dropped her. Ran. Find him. Hold him." "You got it," Lauren said. "Stay calm." But they both knew. Calm was running out. Lauren didn't stop at the front desk. "Emergency contact. Ayla Seagull. 9. Room 6. She stepped in. Saw Ayla small and trembling in the bed. Their eyes met. Ayla cried harder. Lauren dropped beside her. "I'm here, baby girl. I got you." "I told him my name. I told him who my dad was," Ayla sobbed. "You told him?" "I told him I was Stephen Seagull's daughter," she whispered. "He laughed." Lauren's stomach turned. That wasn't a mistake. That was a message. She pulled out her phone, played the recording. Ayla's screams filled the room. The crack echoed. Nurses froze. Outside, Lauren requested access to the EMT logs. No badge number, no name. But one detail. Patrol Unit 73D. She took a photo and made a call. "Sergeant Maria Soto, Internal Affairs. This is Lauren. I need a name. Now." 10 minutes later, she had it. Ray Dunnan, not even on duty. Took the car. Prior complaints. No consequences. Lauren looked at the photo of Ayla's arm. The bruises, the pain, the fear. "This man," she whispered, "is about to learn why you don't touch a seagull." Lauren waited. Not for revenge, but justice. She walked into Benny's grill where Ray sat smug and unaware. She didn't speak, just played the audio. Ayla's voice cracked through the silence. The entire diner froze. "You know who she is?" she asked. She resisted. "She's Stephen Seagull's daughter, Lauren said. His face turned white. And I'm Ayla Seagull. On a napkin she wrote, Room 6, Wilmington General. Audio. Witnesses. Internal Affairs. You'll be lucky to keep your badge, she said. Next time I see you in uniform, I hope it's during your perp walk. And she walked out. By sunrise, the audio was everywhere. 400,000 shares. Trending hashtags. Marches. Protests. Outrage. This time, the world listened. Not just because Ayla was Steven Seagull's daughter, but because her pain sounded like their own. By mid-morning, Dunnan was in hiding. His precinct distanced themselves. Officers looked away. The blue wall cracked. At the hospital, Ayla rested, her arm wrapped in a temporary brace. Nurses wrote messages on her cast. You are brave. You matter. Justice is coming. Lauren stood outside room 6, calm, composed, but ready. She walked into the precinct, dropped a folder on the desk, dispatch logs, call transcripts, EMT records, confirmation of internal affairs inquiry. She faced Captain Riley. Administrative leave, she repeated. He didn't file a report, didn't call it in. He ran. She slammed another folder on his desk, 3 prior complaints. Buried. This isn't about my name, she said. It's about a man who thinks black children can be brutalized without consequence. You have until tomorrow to fire him, publicly. By afternoon, protests surged. Signs read, Justice for Ayla, protect children, not egos. We see you, Ray. Lauren didn't yell. She didn't chant. She watched, and then she moved. That evening, a video surfaced, Lauren standing in front of the hospital. They can hide behind badges, she said, but they can't hide from the truth. She held up Ayla's cast. Some people say we're dangerous. You're right, we're dangerous to silence. By Tuesday morning, Steven Seagull stood beside her. The crowd parted. He took the mic. He didn't care who she was, and that's the part that hurts. Then he stared down the camera. You picked the wrong little girl. Courtroom. Packed. Electric. First came the audio, then the x-rays, then Lauren, then Ayla. She walked to the stand, small frame, big voice. I told him who I was. He laughed. Then he grabbed me. Then I heard it break. She held up a drawing, a girl with a megaphone. I'm stronger now, it read. The courtroom rose. Verdict. Aggravated assault on a minor. Guilty. Abuse of authority. Guilty. Attempted evasion of justice. Guilty. Dunnan didn't look at the Seagulls, didn't speak, didn't beg. He was finished, but the fight wasn't. Fist launched within days. Fighters for institutional safety and truth. Not a group, a machine. Retired officers, civil rights attorneys, trauma counselors. They moved fast, loud, national. But backlash came faster. Lauren was arrested without cause. No rights read, no charges explained. Steven moved, fast, with lawyers, with evidence. By sunrise, Lauren was free, and the city was on fire. That night, Ayla asked a question. Are they going to hurt us? Lauren held her close. Not if we make sure the whole world is watching. At a press conference, they released everything. Sealed memos, complaints, names. Ayla stepped forward. One more drawing. I'm 10. A man broke my arm. But I belong, and I will be heard. The world didn't see a child. They saw a spark. Weeks later, they weren't celebrating. They were building. Because for every Ray Dunnan, there were dozens more. And for every Ayla, there were thousands still silent. But now, the silence had a name, a face. A little girl with a sketch pad, a cast, and a voice strong enough to change everything.